Part 1. White Clouds. Great Tree Moon. 3 houses. The icy winds of the Agma Mountains have begun to scatter, and the verdant fields once again spring to life across Fodlan, heralding the start of a new year. As they celebrate the dawning year, the people pray that they may realize their full potential, just as a tiny sprout hopes to one day grow into a great tree.
Be nice.
The continent of Fodlan, said to be protected by a revered goddess, has existed since time immemorial. 3 ruling powers now control the land. In the south lies a region long held by a more than 1,000-year-old dynasty, the Adrestian Empire. Beyond its borders, to the frigid north, is the home of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, ruled by the royal family and its knights.
Sounds right.
To the east, a league of nobles that heeds no king nor emperor rules what is called the Leicester Alliance. Once consumed by a tempest of war and turmoil, Fodlan and these 3 mighty powers now exist in relative harmony.
Good for them. Surely nothing could upset that balance.
This will be your first time at the monastery. I'd be happy to show you around.
It really is Fodlan in a nutshell. The good and the bad.
Like it or not, we'll be there soon enough. There it is. Garreg Mach Monastery.
Really is a bit of a trek from where they were. It's also easy to forget just how big the monastery is. On Manuela.
Ray is here.
I wonder, did the flow of time bring you here?
The flow of time, huh?
It's been years since I've last set eyes on this place. To be forced to see her now,
Been here before, huh, Gerald?
I've never spoken of this to you before, but many years ago, I was a knight here. I reported to the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Archbishop, huh?
As you know, the majority of folks in Fodlan are devout followers of the teachings of Seros. The leader of that ridiculously large religious organization is the Archbishop, Lady Rhea.
Thank you for your patience, Gerald. My name is Seteth. I am an advisor to the Archbishop.
Right. Hello.
It has been a long time, Gerald. I wonder, was it the will of the goddess that we have another chance meeting like this?
Forgive my silence all these years. Much has happened since we last spoke.
I bet it has.
So I see. The miracle of fatherhood has blessed you. That is your child, is it not?
Yes. Born many years after I left this place. I wish I could introduce you to the mother of my child, but I'm afraid we lost her to illness.
I see. My condolences. As for you, I heard of your valiant efforts from Alois. What is your
I
name?
believe Gerald just told a bit of a fib there.
A fine name indeed. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for saving those students of the Officers' Academy. Gerald, you already know what it is I wish to say, do you not?
You want me to rejoin the Knights of Seros, don't you? I won't say no, but
Your apprehension stings. I had expected that Alois would have already asked this of you. I must step away for now, but I expect they will desire a word with you soon. Please listen carefully to what they have to say. Until tomorrow,
They, huh?
farewell.
They who?
I can't believe it. Forced back into the Knights of Seros. I'm sorry I dragged you into this. Looks like I'll be stuck here for a while. And I'm afraid your services are requested as well.
I mean, I know I'm a mercenary.
Nothing like that. They want you to teach, by the sound of it. You heard those brats earlier talking about the Officers' Academy, right? Well, the Academy just happens to be short a professor. And apparently that damned Alois went and recommended you to Lady Rhea.
So, you must be the new professor. My, how stern and handsome you are.
No. I'm not the one you're looking for.
Marla,
You
please.
can handle things from here. Good luck. And watch out for Lady Rhea. I don't know what she's thinking making you a professor like this. She may be up to something. Stay on your guard.
Oh, it's you then? So young.
Competence and age are not necessarily correlated, as you well know. I am Hanneman, a Crest Scholar and Professor at the Officers'
Nice to
Academy.
see you again, Hanneman.
I wonder if you bear a crest of your own. When next you have a moment to spare, I insist that you pay me a visit so we can delve into the subject further.
I'm
mean,
Manuela.
sure.
I'm a professor, a physician, a songstress, and available. It's nice to meet you.
Thanks, Manuela. The songstress is more
Of
interesting.
course. Before I came here, I belonged to a renowned opera company. Perhaps you've heard of me? The Middlefranc Opera Company is beautiful, peerless.
Spare our colleague the needless chatter, Manuela. Now then, it seems you'll be taking charge of one of the Academy's 3 houses.
Idle
I
Trot.
expect you haven't yet been briefed on the nature of each, have you?
Do you really not know? Fine. I'll do you a favor and explain. The Officers' Academy is comprised of 3 houses of students, each of which is closely affiliated with its region of origin. The Black Eagle House is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Their house leader this year is Edelgard, the Imperial Princess, who is in line to be the next Emperor.
The Blue Lion House is for students from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Their house leader this year is Prince Dimitri. He is to be the next king of Fargus.
Lastly, there is the Golden Deer House, which is for students of the Leicester Alliance. Their house leader is Claude, grandson to Duke Regan, the leader of the Alliance.
To think that the next Emperor, King, and Sovereign Duke are all here. It certainly is a promising year for the
Yeah,
Academy.
what a coincidence.
I'll say. I just hope none of those little treasures cause any trouble.
We'll be fine.
Quite. For now, I suggest taking a stroll around the Academy to get your bearings. And when you've a moment, please stop by my research laboratory.
The old man has
Oh,
a point.
Hanneman.
Oh, and keep in mind that I've only notified the house leaders that you're our new professor. It's more fun that way. I suggest you try spending time with the students. Some odd ducks in that bunch, but they're good kids. I'm sure Lady Rhea will have more information for you tomorrow, but that should get you going. Good luck. You'll need it.
Have you no intention of changing your mind, Rhea? Appointing
I have no
stranger,
intention of
child,
actually
no less, as a
all
professor
the
at our esteemed
students
academy
one-on-one, by the way.
I
That's
have made
too
my
much.
decision, Sedith. I know worrying comes naturally to you, but there is truly no need. That stranger is Gerald's flesh and blood, after all.
I can't say that's all too comforting. How trustworthy is this Gerald character? Is he not the man who went missing after the Great Fire 21 years ago? I would remind you that Flayn is now here with us as well. I beg of you, please consider whether this is an unnecessary risk.
Sedith, they have my trust. Let that be
No,
enough for
Sedith is
you
being
as
pretty
well.
reasonable
More
here.
importantly, I have received a report from Shamir. I am increasingly concerned about a matter regarding our suspicious individual. We cannot ignore those who harbor ill will toward the Church, especially if they are frequenting Garreg Mach.
Yes, that matter is of great importance as well. I shall continue my investigation. Rhea, for now I will have faith that you are placing your trust with the utmost care. I pray that nothing occurs to shake that confidence.
But yeah, Sedith has kind of a good point. Bloodline is not enough to determine trust. You know, to determine whether someone is trustworthy. Yeah, here she is. Giving Baeleth responsibility over her students. Oh, there's good lad Raphael. And there's Hubert. Linhart. Look at all these kids hanging out in the classroom. I missed them. Kind of nice seeing these cutscenes again after so long. But I intend to let those play out. So, all right, let's get
I assume you are all ready
this
to start. That is
out
once
of the
you
way. There
May
you
I
go.
ask a
Pick a
favor
house.
of you?
Got it. Again, I don't get choice to like fast travel or anything. Even though this is New Game Plus, still gotta start from square one.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire. I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresbauk. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked with leading the Black Eagles. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
No, I'm good.
Pardon me.
Gatekeeper, you're here at the beginning?
Greetings! You must be the new professor. What a pleasure. As for me, my job is to stand here at this glorious entrance and leisurely watch over the comings and goings of everyone. Make folks smile, you know? And by that, I mean to vigilantly guard this entrance with my very life. No levity whatsoever. As of now, nothing to report.
Oh, gatekeeper. Can't believe I didn't realize he was there at the beginning.
Well, scored a teaching gig here, did you?
Oh, yeah.
I'm guessing, have you met the folks from the Golden Deer House?
No, we're good,
Yeah.
Claude. Thank you.
Hello.
Hey, Dimitri.
Please accept my apologies for the other. I
Yeah,
am
yeah.
delightful. In any case, I hear you're investigating the different houses.
I appreciate your
Yeah,
effort.
we did the quest. Yeah, let's just head on back.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is
Again,
as the
Sedith is
Archbishop
being
desires.
perfectly reasonable
The
here.
black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Ah, the newbie's privilege. Oh,
So you have
decision
chosen
has
the Black
been
Eagles
made.
led by Edelgard, correct?
sure have.
Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Of
Brother?
course.
Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Also, hey, Flame.
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers' Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge
yes,
the
the
current
mock battle.
progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
You know it's a
little
waste of
bit.
time to expect politeness from him.
At least it's not
It
like...
will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor. Now, if you'll excuse
It's
me,
just a
I'm off
little
to take a
rough
nap.
around the edges. Not like trying to
Don't
be
look at me
rude.
like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Oh, Bernie.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Well, I guess I
You
don't
have
mind.
a gut, Professor. I will take great joy from your teachings.
Petra,
Hi, Petra.
I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut. You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut.
Oh,
Thanks,
please take
Dorothea.
my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Right.
That said,
Just
know that I have
another
high expectations
student.
of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
I don't want to train.
Thanks, Caspar.
Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book. Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Thanks, Linhart.
I know we all agreed to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
They're not normally this rowdy. I do hope you can manage, Professor.
It'll be fine. Bunch of good kids. And Hubert. Love the space for the image. Kanto. Just Halforian flyers in general. And yet there's no image. There it is, right at the end. Thank you.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Alright, sure.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear?
Hanneman is passionate, and that's respectable, I guess.
Crests are a fascinating topic.
Broadly
But
speaking.
before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate. They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Interesting. Hear all that. Knowing what I know now.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Well, do what you can, I suppose.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Oh, he doesn't know
Pardon
half
my
of it.
unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps... What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Alright, let's do some exploring. Yep, got Renown. Oh yes, it is a perk for doing some part of the DLC.
With each moon, professors... No,
Sorry,
take
Rhea.
care.
And New Game Plus stuff. If you're watching on YouTube, don't mind that music jump. Nothing happened. Anyway. The first and most important thing is going to check out the journal. Max out professor level. Look at how much renown I have. So much. There are friends, support levels. So I've got kind of a lot to unlock here. I'm gonna make you all sit through it. So I'm going to one by one. That's how it works. Gonna max out every student's support. This will make them unviewable in this playthrough, which is kind of the real reason I'm doing this. The other thing this will do is it will lower the requirements for students outside of the Black Eagles to join the Black Eagles instead. And even if I can't meet those requirements right away, just by virtue of getting them up to B rank, means that they will randomly ask to join the house. I'm not going to do Edelgard or Hubert. Hubert only because we haven't like seen his full like 3 levels, and same with the Edelgard. Those two are going to be the exception. Not too worried about the others, the knights right now. Skill level. Be really good to improve. So the fun thing about skill levels is, you know, I can spend a whole lot of points. I've still got 47,000 renown that I can spend. Maybe I'll hold off just so I can save some of it. But it's especially great for, say, a mage. Or I guess, you know, anyone who's gotten to, like, S+. You get to S+, I believe you unlock fair skill for that weapon type. I'll probably do this a little later, I think. Class abilities. I do want to do... yeah, for now, the skill levels and such can wait. What I am going to do, I'm going to talk to everyone I can. And I guess do the quests.
I have a request.
Oh, Professor, me,
Hey, teach. I'm not gonna...
Right. You're not allowed to even try to unlock or recruit other students. I mean, why would you be able to, right?
Hey there.
I'm not gonna really bother talking.
Well, you know, Professor? Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Sure you do, Sylvain. Yeah, I get how gardening works. At least now I do.
My thanks.
Do the free one. Other quest.
Hello
Oh,
there.
hey,
Well,
Flame.
I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
Oh, that's a
Should
shame.
the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest. The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you
So
help me with
sad.
a favor?
Flame wants me to fish, so I guess I'll fish. First thing I see. The little one. That's fine. Perfect. Somehow connected to Saint Sethleen, huh? Weird.
You have helped me so much.
Oh, there's Raphael. There's the big man. Alright, we'll just take the special. Oh, I can only dine with 2 of the girls. Alright, let's do Bernadetta. Edelgard has to be in there, and Dorothea. How about?
Oh, I love this. I think I...
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Alright, that's all of the quests. Go track down Edelgard.
Okay.
He is...
Professor, some believe the dignity of the Empire. Still, you should take the time to... You look as if you have no idea what...
Listen to this.
What? I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Okay. Am I not allowed to fast travel there because I haven't actually been inside the reception hall? Is that what the game is telling me?
Here's an idea.
Doesn't sound right. Hey, the gatekeeper has moved.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
It is what it is, says the gatekeeper. And you know what? He may not know. He's not entirely right. I guess I'll pop back in already to the Holy Tomb. Get that Sothis shield ability while we're here. Oh, and also get some accessories already? Why not? Time to begin. that's fine. Go back to the monastery. Not a lot that can be done just yet. I mean, really, if you think about it, it would be weird to take people out of the mock battle before the mock battle even begins. Okay. For all intents and purposes, we're done here. Ferdinand's birthday? No, I'm sorry, Ferdinand. I need all the money I can get.